The 2007 Royal Rumble had a runtime of 56 minutes and 18 seconds. It premiered on January 28 inside the Ep.20 Center in San Antonio, Texas. Michael Cole, JBL, and Jerry the King Lawler called this event on commentary with 13,500 fans in attendance. Lillian Garcia was ring announcer for this evening.
Yet another of my favorite Rumbles to go back and watch. 2007. A horrible year for WWE, and yet it had one of the best Rumbles in history. The 2007 Rumble was known for one thing, and that was the big clash at the end involving Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. San Antonio, of course, was the hometown of Shawn Michaels, which is where the event was held. But Undertaker is also from Texas. Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from. The Rumble overall, outside of the final two, the big clash between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, it was decent. Wasn't horrible. Wasn't great. Very paint by numbers. But when those two come in, when Shawn Michaels and Taker have their big clash, it takes it from being a decent match to an all-time great. I could easily rank this Rumble as a top 5 Rumble in history. And it's all because of what Shawn Michaels and Undertaker did at the end of the match. So let's go through the participants and just analyze what happened in this Rumble. So this is the first Rumble that included Raw, SmackDown, and ECW participants. And yeah, let's just not talk about ECW. That monstrosity of a show. But it is cool going back and seeing some ECW legends enter the match. We kick things off with the Nature Boy, who opens up at number 1, just like he did in 1992, although he didn't win. And then we got, my name is Finley, and I love to fight, who came in at number 2 and lasted, I think, 30 minutes, 32 minutes. Not bad. Kenny Dykstra from the Spirit Squad, yeah, that guy. Don't know where he is now, but Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, were in the match. We got Edge and Randy Orton, Rated RKO, who were in the Final 4, which is huge for both of them. Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, CM Punk, The Sandman, Rob Van Dam, Kevin Thorne, and Hardcore Holly all came in from ECW. Chris Benoit, who is having his final Rumble. We all know what happens this year. Let's not talk about it. The world's largest love machine, Viscera, who got eliminated by what, 7 people? Yeah, that was a record, I think. It took 7 people to eliminate Viscera. Crazy. And then you got the regulars, Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro, Chavo Guerrero, Chris Masters, Carlito, the Great Khali. Oh my god. I hate the Great Khali. The Miz, who lasted 7 seconds before he was awesome. Way before he was awesome. And then, of course, we got the Dead Man, Undertaker, coming in at number 30. And he becomes the first man to ever win the Rumble as number 30. They always tell you that number 30 is the luckiest spot. So then why is there only 2 people who won the Rumble from the number 30 spot? One in 2007 and one next year in 2008. Kind of sad, but I cannot praise the ending of this match enough. The clash between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, to me, was a prelude to their WrestleMania 25 match, which is an all-time classic, perhaps the greatest WrestleMania match of all time. It's just a showcase of 2 legends, and I loved every single second of it. I always go back and watch it. I can't get enough of it. I love how we kick things off with them both on the mat, and then we see Taker sit up, and then we see Shawn Michaels kip up, and then they just brawl. So much awesomeness in the last part of the match. By itself, it's a classic. But unfortunately, it wasn't the only part of the Rumble. So when you combine the classic between Shawn Michaels and Taker with the rest of the Rumble, it ends up being a great match. So I still say it's one of the best Rumbles, top 5 in history. But that's just my perspective. Let's get a much more clearer perspective. Please welcome back. We are Pro Wrestling. You know what time it is. Let's go to the vote.
The 2007 Royal Rumble match is one of the better Rumble matches in history, even though it doesn't get brought up as such from time to time, although some parts of the match do. So I'm not saying this is a completely forgotten Royal Rumble match in the annals of the match's history, but in terms of better Rumble matches in history, people talk about 92, 2001, and others. However, the 2007 edition belongs up there as being one of the better Rumble matches in history. Now, a big Royal Rumble match record went down during this Rumble match. Glenn Jacobs, otherwise known as Kane, entered his 11th Royal Rumble match and 9th straight as the Kane character, both of which are records, breaking Salofa Fatu's prior record, Fatu better known as Fatu the Sultan and Rikishi. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Jacobs entered his 11th Rumble and 9th straight, so where are the other two? In 1996, Jacobs was Isaac Yankem, and in 1997, Jacobs was the fake Diesel. As of this recording, Jacobs' record is 19 Royal Rumble matches and competed in 13 straight Royal Rumble matches from 1999 to 2011. Now, two records not broken during this match were the Iron Man mark and the most eliminations mark, although Edge lasting 44 minutes 2 seconds to be the Iron Man of this Royal Rumble is still impressive. And the Great Khali, yes, the Great Khali did do something in this match. He eliminated 7 wrestlers, and that's pretty impressive considering the fact he was only in the match 3 minutes 45 seconds. Now, the final 4 of this Royal Rumble match was Randy Orton, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. And then we had the greatest final 2 in Royal Rumble match history between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, with The Undertaker eliminating Shawn Michaels to win the 2007 Royal Rumble match, becoming, in the process, the first man to win the Royal Rumble match from the number 30 spot. Now, many people see this as Undertaker's first Royal Rumble win. However, this is actually Undertaker's second Royal Rumble win. Now, you're probably thinking, no, Undertaker, this was Undertaker's first win. However, in May 1994, Undertaker won the 18-man Osaka Royal Rumble match during a tour of Japan. So, technically, it's his second, although in terms of the official Royal Rumble match, it's his first. But if you count all the non-televised, sort of quote-unquote non-canon Rumbles, this is Undertaker's second, and if you want video proof of it, there is the match on the internet. Just Google Osaka Royal Rumble, and you will find the 18-man Osaka Royal Rumble match during the WWF Tour of Japan in May 1994 that was won by The Undertaker. Now, the 2007 Royal Rumble match was a really good Royal Rumble match. I'd put it up there in the top 10 Rumble matches of all time. You could make the argument for top 5, but the final 2 between Shawn and The Undertaker really puts this one up there.
The overall grade for the 2007 Royal Rumble is a B+.
Man, it's good to have him back. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in 2008 for more of my Royal Rumble review series. You're a boy. Till next man signing off. Peace.